Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Stationeers Venus episode 48, which originally aired live on Twitch. Okay, grab my wrench, and I keep hitting my head. So the gas mixing, we still want 2080. That makes total sense to me. We're just going to need to... It's going to be a little tricky how to run a pipe over to the aux tank. Unless I move more things, which I will do. No, I don't... No, I don't want to, because then I'd have to reset up the logic writer. How can... Okay, I'm gonna do it the more elegant way, which requires me to break some stuff down. Just because it's gonna be real messy if I don't. So, gas mixer is disabled and removed. I'm going to remove some of the nitrogen pipes. This gas mixer, let's grab pink pipe so I can use it and color some other pipes with it. Just rotate the mixer. I could do that, but I want it. I want the mixer between the two. Either way, I was going to have to uninstall the mixer. So the mixer here is going to be... Let me turn off this light so I can actually see it. Like here would be good. Maybe right like that. There is good. So that pink pipe can connect to there. And input 1 will be... Input 2 will be nitrogen now. So 2080 rather than 8020. So nitrogen gets fed in down below. I'm just trying to preserve the colors so I don't have to spray paint in here. Okay, yeah, we're good. It's going to be a bit of a tangled mess of piping, but I'll survive. Alright, so nitrogen's feeding into input 2. Input 2 is set to 80%, so 80% nitrogen. Switch colors. Let's keep one black pipe. I'll just do it the old installing it on the wall way. A hydrate will do. Oh, hydrate in game 2. Dang. That's probably what you were really warning me to do. Right. Then oxygen comes in input 1. This is a very short run. There it is. Keep one oxygen pipe for posterity. And then pink feeds from here. Oh, where did I just put that? Well, I think it's outside now. In. Done. Okay. Once that's plugged in, and once the logic writer is trying to write to it, it will start to fill my ballast tanks I call them my ballast tanks. They're not really ballast, but my base gas mixing tanks with nitro oxygen mix, and slowly over time, the carbon dioxide will be back pressure regulated, emptied out of the base, and oxygen will be introduced into the base, so that I can breathe in here and take off my helmet and hang out. Yeah, expansion tanks, I don't know. They're just whatever they are. So now this needs to be plugged in. I should also strip up the old cables here. Now, somewhere outside of the base, I have like a random pink pipe installed, but I'll fix that. Then let's name this. Just gas mixer is fine. I only have one gas mixer for the whole base, so it doesn't really matter. So input is logic compare gas mixing. Output is the gas mixer. And whether it's on or not. Okay. Now these side tanks should be filling up with ox nitro mix 80-20, which is exactly true. It should only mix up to 5 MPa of it, and you'll see that my base becomes increasingly oxygenated and decreasingly carbon dioxide-nated. No, that's not a word, but over time. It'll take a bit, but over time. And these propellant tanks, let's switch them. So now the propellant... Oh, I didn't actually switch. There it is. The propellant I have in here is a 2080 mix. It's base gas mix, so I can jetpack in the base, no problem. So the base is breathable. Well, it's not breathable yet, but it's becoming breathable. It will... Yeah, watch my CO2 tank as the base empties. True, there's a lot of overhead. So in the base, there are... 60, yeah. There's a lot of room for the carbon dioxide. Dang. There's a lot of room for the carbon dioxide to go in here. Because this CO2 is not very filled. The N2 is a little empty. Then there's also the other question of, does the pressure regulator require a pipe? So over here, obviously, I'm not doing that. Yes, I'll be using O2 for my jetpack. Yes, that's what that means. When I go outside. What I can do is I can have base jetpack and outside jetpack. I can have dirty jetpack mix for outside jetpack, which would be wise. So I could even name it like that. Base propellant. And let's put the rest of these pipes away. And then I can make a jetpack mix for when I'm outside. It's a little weird, but yeah, if I ever want to jetpack around in here, it's nice to be able to do that. Remember to switch between the two jetpacks. Yeah, that's going to be the challenge. All right, so let's see about the oxygen. 2 moles. It's gone up a mole. It's not much, but it's not nothing either. All right, let's go back to, while we wait for that to oxygenate, add Harvies to the greenhouse. Okay. So we want 8 more Harvies and 8 more trays. Good. I have literally just enough iron to make the 8 more trays. Hey, buddy. Look at the beautiful streamer. I know. Prettiest streamer in the land. He gets away with being naked. Yeah, I'll probably forget to switch and end up outgassing the wrong thing. It's best if I just use base gas and waste some oxygen. Or, alternatively, set up a nitrogen-only jetpack. Does he have a collar on? No, he doesn't. No collar. I don't keep my dogs collared when they're indoors. So we have the trays, and we're starting to get the Harvies. I think I'm going to run out of copper for these Harvies. Let's see. What are we going to run out of first? I have 2 of 8. I need 6 more. So, yeah, that's exactly what's going to be. Because I need 90 copper and I only have 80. All right, I'll be back with some copper. We could keep Yoda on cam. Come over to this. There. He's like, no. Nope. Oh god, it's midday peak heat. Yes. I'm not gonna be able to be out here very long because of the heat. That's alright, I only need a little bit of copper. So, do you guys want me to, like, use a volume pump for some quick Atmo switching? I guess I should pull for that. Because the issue is with the back pressure regulators, it will take a while. They don't work in... Back pressure regulators and regulators work slowly and not with good volume or whatever. So if you want me to, like, do a base flush, obviously I can't flush the vacuum, especially not during midday pressure because I'll implode. But if you want me to speed up the base breathable process, I'll pull for that in a minute. But I am enjoying all this copper I'm getting. Holy cow, is it a lot of copper. Because it would be easy to set up a temporary, like, flush system. What happened to his back? Oh, Yoda's back? He was born with an extra vertebrae, and he pinches his, like, spine often. He just has a lot of back problems with how he was, with just his anatomy. If you're wondering about Yoda's back. Just pop open the oxygen tank for a few seconds. Yeah, I mean, that's the really crude way to do it. It's also possible to do an act event, but only if only if you want the base Atmo to be less than 100, because act events don't work above 100 kPa. Again, that would be a different project. You could do the same thing with volume pumps as well. So we have 7 of 8. Nothing in the... Yep, nothing in it. I'm going to do batches of 150 so I can split it amongst the different printers. Vol pump the base air would be very, very, very quick. I could even... I have one volume pump outside that isn't even being used, so I would make one volume pump and very, very quickly move a lot of base air around. So it would take me like 5 minutes at most. It would not be a large time commitment in terms of a project. Just to float the idea. All right, so that's the last Harvey I need. To grab that. Dang, Harvey, you take a while. All right, 50 copper in here. Yeah, let's put more copper in there. How much copper's in here? 100? Okay. So that's the last Harvey. I like how the Harveys can stack to 10, but the hydroponic trays can only stack to 5. Like, there is no logic there at all. Lowering the pressure of the chamber. 5 MPa seems fine. Tank pressure gone up to 20. I'm going to have to do something with that. Bye, Tusk. I'm going to have to do something with that sooner or later. All right, let me go get that other volume pump. All right, it's even. I'm going to do it. I'll be the tiebreaker. Wonder what else I have in here. Oh, I have chutes in here? Okay, well, I mean, I'll turn the trader back on and pull anything I don't want to sell out. Now, because there's no logic hooked up to the volume pump and there's really not much of an issue of temporarily ripping things out like this. So first, let's get a baseline. Oh, another thing I wanted to do is to check if my water's heating up. Speaking of water. Man. Yes, it is. That's good to know. It is definitely heating up. So the few pipes that contact space up here is gaining you know, is gaining temperature every day, or probably even in the nights too. So that's a problem I'm gonna have to solve eventually. That's good to know, and that also sucks. Stupid uninsulatable water pipes. Yeah, just slap a few frames up top. I would need 3 frames up top up there, and it would fix the problem. But it's so annoying, so annoying, so annoying. And then the oxygen in the base is up to 4 moles. The pipes in the greenhouse aren't hotter. The pipes in the greenhouse are barely hotter. The pipes in the greenhouse are cooler than the water temp though. The greenhouse should be like 33C, and this water's 38C, and the last time I measured it was 36C, which indicates to me that it's not the greenhouse warming it up because it's hotter than the greenhouse now. So, all right. The other thing I wanted to do is, do I have enough? Oh, well, I don't need carbon dioxide. Do I have enough nitrogen? Yes. And oxygen to run a flush? Yes, I do. All right, so let's run a temporary flush. So what I'm first going to do is push a ton of oxygen. Ton of the gas mix into the base with 1 volume pump. Okay, slow down, Satan. Right, so you can see and then do the same thing over here with the back pressure. Now, let me turn that off until I have back pressure set up. But yeah, many more moles of oxygen just got pushed out. 1 more volume pump for that. Do I have iron anywhere? 'Cause I'm out of iron here. I have 1 shy iron. Do I have iron sitting over here? I do. Ha! 1 iron. Perfect. Could not have worked out any better. Thank you. I could add radiators, yeah, to the water line so it cools back down. But I should fix the root of the problem. The root of the problem, of course, being that the water's being heated up by Venus. All right, so now let's save, because it's easy to screw this up, because this is a very crude and violent way to filter air. Luckily, I don't have to sacrifice ducts if I screw up. Full blast. And full blast. How's these ballast tanks? It's mostly okay. Nitrogen's out. If nitrogen's out, let's atmos sip. If we're atmos sipping, let's not add carbon dioxide to the carbon dioxide tanks. So we're not able to do a super good flush because we don't have enough nitrogen in the nitro tanks to do it. But we increased our moles of O2 up a bunch. Oh my god. If I hit my head on you one more time, I'm gonna destroy you. I should just probably destroy you anyway. So I hate the pumps. Yeah, I could have consoles to do the trader power. Again, it would be a project. I know you've heard that a lot. But Okay, so the O2 is even trickling out over here. As you can see, it's 3% even in this corner of the base, which is not close to much else. So it is ubiquitous. Okay. Well, I think while we Atmos sip nitro, I am going to set up at least where the Harvies and the trays are going to be as a way to stay busy. It's not so much that I'm going for janky, it's that I'm doing the bare minimum to satisfy the project, and if you want improvements, you can vote for improvements and suggest improvements. Because it's one of these things that if I build everything perfectly, I will show you less, I'll show you fewer things, and everything will take a lot longer. So I'm trying not to be a perfectionist. I'm just building it to the bare minimum spec. And then, whoa. Well, here's the proof that this has been working, as it has dumped a whole bunch of potatoes everywhere. And here, more potatoes into the feed. I'm gonna keep some of these potatoes. So if I have, if you're having me do, let's see. One, two, three. Four, five, six. I see an issue. If it was there, yeah, no, it could be there. That's not too much of a problem. I'm actually gonna have it in two layers like this. Like that. Because I don't actually need to be at the basins to do any of the farming myself anymore. Right? It's all automated. All right. Well, now that the sun's coming up, I need to stop the Atmos sipper, or my nitrogen that I'm grabbing from the Atmo is gonna suck. Can't they go side to side? It was more about like the layout in the greenhouse for where I'm gonna stand and all that than anything else. Terraforming, never. This game does not allow you to terraform. If you want a terraforming series, just go watch Paraspora or Surviving Mars on my YouTube channel, and you can get all the terraforming you want. Uh-oh. Yeah, it got a little high pressure, didn't it? All right. we have a spare baked potato. Let's see. So the base is going to heat up. You can already see that it's feel that it's heating up as a result of the nitrogen that we pulled in was hotter. CO2 hasn't really added. Oh, because I'm not sipping anymore. So let me put these filters back in. And now you should see the CO2 tank filling up. Yep, there it goes. And the CO2 is coming from this volume pump over here. I just have to make sure that this volume pump doesn't drop the kPa of the base pressure to an unsafe volume. And you know, another thing I could do is could lend my own propellant tank. I know it's critical. I don't care. Lend my own propellant to create base air. Because, you know, it will empty it out. Yep, it has. 6% oxygen, so it's climbing. I'm glad I did it this way, because otherwise it would have taken a long time. So this pressure regulator, and where's the other regulator that I uninstalled? Here it is. I'll be reinstalling them eventually. I'm just going to install them here, so I know where they are. Slap them to the wall. All right, so now, the Harvies need space between them for chutes, yeah. That's why I've set them up like that. You can't have them... Well, you can actually set them side by side, but they get real buggy. They can actually... they can get buggy to the point where they'll be planting the wrong things, and that gets really, really annoying.
Jetpack critical. Jetpack low.
I'm not going to wear my jetpack. I don't want to listen to it. So, right to left or left to right. I think I'm going to lay these out a little bit differently, actually. So it's not going to be that pretty. But I'll have it set up like this. Where all of these have data ports. Yep. Data, data, data. Okay, they all have data ports. Great. So I'm setting up like this so that they run, these Harvies run left to right. Where's the Harvey in? Let's see. No, because the information's blocked. I'm not going to be able to see it. Not that I really care to see it. It's not that important, but I'd like to be able to see it. Oh, wrong way again. Maybe, all right. I guess. Okay, we'll do it this way. Because I want to see the Harvey import parts. All right. That'll work. So we're going to have 3 different crops with 3 different chutes. The imports to the chutes... yeah, let me set up the chute systems. And I think what I'm going to do is going to make one more tray. Just so that I have it all... Actually, I don't have the other Harvey. Yeah, let's bust this then. So I'll temporarily not have any of... What are you doing behind me? I don't trust you. That was creepy. Don't be creepy. Don't be creepy, my dude. There we go. So that's all the Harvies. And then we're going to want a chute network for them. I'm not going to have windows in this instance. As well. No, I'll put the windows in. It'll cost me twice as many chutes, but at least I can tell when things are in the hopper. So 18 potatoes. Oh, right, I have things nested. Okay, let's make a whole bunch more chutes and liquid pipes. So the idea is there'll be 3 bins set up to intake. I have enough chutes for 1. But 3 bins set up to intake 3 different types of plants. And they can be cycled out as much as I please. So we stick in the plants we want, and then the Harvies pull from the chute. And at the end of these, all of the Harvies will eventually then... junction to one another into a vending machine or something, into some sort of, maybe a stacker or something like that, so that we can take out all of the seeds. And then the rest of this is just going to be hooking up plumbing. So the water, this water should come down like this and then go into each and through each. So we need water pipes and chutes primarily right now. Oh yeah, and it wouldn't hurt to have a grow light. Ideally, a grow light hit all plants. But, you know, that might not be all that possible. We'll see. It's also 99 kPa in here, so it has been pressurizing, which is good to know. I'm also going to need more cables. So once the plants are in, I'll try to figure out if there's an optimal grow light position to be able to have all plants grow, but the grow lights weren't too many wattage. All right, so let's plant the rest of this stuff. And no, you can't bake a potato from the sun. It has to be processed through a microwave. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is.
Jetpack low. Jetpack critical.
Good time for a autosave and a regular save. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Sky Peanut, if you're still here. I just noticed. Takes me a minute. So if we need chutes and liquid pipes, let me go get some more iron. Because I don't want to take the iron out of other printers, because it's annoying. Oh, check the vendor? Yeah. I don't think I put too many chutes, but I'm going to need the iron liquid pipes anyway. But next time I'm inside, I'll turn that vendor on and grab some vending stuff. Let me out. Oh, I also don't have a jetpack. Oh, and I should do Atmos sipping. Yeah, I'm just going to go inside right now. Because I need to Atmos sip nitrogen.
Jetpack low. Jetpack critical.
All right, trader's on. Sipping Atmo. Carbon dioxide tank has gone up. What's my nitro tank at? Empty. Totally 100% empty. What's the mix, though? 9% oxygen. Yep, it's been climbing. The pressure in here is a little higher than I want it to be, but that's okay. I'm going to leave.
Jetpack low. Jetpack critical.
Need to not use my jetpack so much. How bad is it? It's basically empty. Okay. I have to be careful not to like dig myself into a hole that I can't really get out of. Huh. So much resources. Yeah, if you're used to playing on Moon or Mars or whatever, you're probably jealous of these resources, and this isn't even modded. This is totally vanilla. Venus is full of it. Vulcan is full of it. It's a beautiful thing. Pure CO2 jetpack gas? Would my filter be able to keep up with that? It would. I could do pure CO2, as long as it was cool. If it was hot CO2, then the air conditioner would have a problem. But that might be a pretty reasonable jetpack gas, too. Because I'm not likely to use my jetpack in my base. And CO2 is the most plentiful gas on Venus. So it's not like an expensive jetpack gas to use. So I could do that. I could have a CO2 jetpack filler. I mean, really, any gas other than like volatiles and X would be fine. All right. Vend. I think more simply, let's just sell all the stuff to him that I don't want. So pipes, yep. Volume pump, sure. Furnace, Activent, canister storage, filters, filter, hydro stations, filter. Confirm. Oh, what else there was? Oh, more filters. And more filters. I don't think these filters are actually being sold. I think it's the trade bug where I get infinite amount of filters over and over and over again. No, maybe not. Let's see. Okay, nothing's on vend. Good. We emptied out the vend. Would a chute storage make sense once the base is oxygenated? Yes, it would.
Chute pick low.
I look like I need a boot of energy? What do you mean?
Chute pick critical.
Boost? You mean like IRL, or you mean my life support? Alright, so the nitro tank is sort of filling up. The base is going to get real hot because I'm having to sip nitro. Another way to do that is for me to mine out some ice to get more nitrogen, and that might be a good way to go about it. Oh, I'm not going to drink caffeine at midnight. That's a recipe for terribleness, at least for me. I'm not Glitch. Glitch can pull that off. I can't. I'll be up till forever. But I'm not that tired right now anyway. Oops. Let's do a batch of 200. Why are you groaning? You're only at 20. 20 ain't no thing. Stop groaning. You're only at 20. What is your issue? All right. Well, I should probably dump the extra tank stuff eventually, but I don't know why this thing is it's groaning at me. Stop talking back. Yeah, I should have a volume pump be able to dump excess tank pressure more easily. I don't really have an ability to do that just yet. So something to think about. Okay, that sounded like something blew up. Oh, I know what was groaning. Oh yeah, it was the Atmos sipping that blew. What pipe burst? I do realize that I'm gonna have to save scum. What actually blew? I'm sort of curious before I save scum. Where is it broken? I feel like I'm getting pushed back, but where did it physically explode? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. All right, let's leave. It was the Atmos sipping intake that blew, because I don't have any logic to stop that from going kablamo. All right, so 4 minutes. Less of a boom, more of a pop. Yeah, I was just sort of curious where it popped. I could feel the rush of air, and the temperature obviously was increasing, but it wasn't clear where it like actually ruptured. All right, so it's oh Jesus, the stupid vent. We're not getting over pressurized just yet, so I have time to spare. Okay. Hey, he's bugged. He's buying the same filters over and over and over. Maybe in the floor, the rupture was? Yeah, that seems most likely.
Jetpack low. Jetpack critical.
I could, eventually when I'm done with this project, what did I have the project even labeled as? Add Harvies, yeah. Eventually when I'm done with this project, adding logic to Atmos sipping could be done. Yeah, okay, we're at critical, so I'm gonna turn off the sipping. Smell. So it wasn't, I should have listened to the groaning and been like, all right, if it's not my tank, if it's not my, my furnace, what is groaning? Because obviously there was a groan. It was just upstairs and I was dense and didn't think of that for some reason. Oh, 35. Okay, never mind. Stupid propellant. Okay, 200. How's my coolant? Ah, back into the negatives. Beautiful. Now let me get the other iron. Oh. No, what? What the hell? Oh, did I lose pressure? Oh, yeah, because there's no flow. Whoopsie. That was my fault. All right, now it's fine. Okay. You can stop now. I probably will want, like, all these chutes anyway. Or most of them, at least. All right, atmosphere, how we doing? 10% O2. O2's almost climbed past CO2. And my nitro tank has some nitrogen. It's super hot nitrogen, but like we knew that was going to happen. Yeah, if I didn't do the volume pump method, I would have my base would be breathable like in 2 streams or something. It would take so very, very, very long. So I'm glad I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. They wouldn't have been able to smash the glass because it requires a lot more impact to break glass than what a printer can make. But it would be able to smash my suit if I was standing nearby and hurt me. Oh, that's a lot of wind. Oh, my eyes. I need more chutes. Let me out. Ah! Alright, I'm going to be really tempted to hit my propellant, so I'm going to take that out. So let's do another bin. Bin. Alright, so there are the bins. As you can see, the feeding. And then... Oh, is my tablet... Well, something's on in my backpack. Is this... No. What is that hum? If it's not my tablet and not my labeler... I don't know what that humming is. Alright, at the end of this... Jump! We are going to have a corner to window to junction. But let me climb up here because it needs to be a junction to go the other way. Junction to a window to another junction. So essentially everything that comes out of the Harvies all go to one unified storage. It's just going to dump all out to a singular stacker or vending machine. I don't know. A vending machine would be a little annoying because you'd have to go vend. Oh yeah, maybe it's the mining drill. It was the mining drill. Thanks. Stacker, I guess? I don't really know. I mean, alternatively, these could dump out to 3 different outlets that stack. Or a silo. Yeah, they could go to a silo. I think I'm gonna do them into a stacker. I think I'm gonna do 3 individual chutes to stackers instead. That's not what I meant to do. God, I feel like I'm playing Satisfactory or Dyson Sphere or something. Oh, the temptation to use my jetpack is real. Jump, you little... What was that Rick and Morty skit about the baby legs? Jump, baby legs, jump. Huh. 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 The noise helps me. Well, I guess we all know who died in Mirror's Edge. Thank you for tuning in to Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that the Twitch series has since ended. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my countdown timer to upcoming streams and a schedule for video releases. If you want a link to that, it can be found in the description. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or some upcoming streams. Farewell.